And then, you know, we probably complained a lot to the organizers. And one of the officials there said, banged his laptop. You again? Basketball again? Even your God cannot help you.
Yes, that's what they said.
But it did, right?
Now we took them home.
Napakaswerte ko rin talaga dahil ngayon lang ako nakasama sa ganitong delegation eh. Nag-champion pa. So what more can I ask for? But wala akong masasabi sa mga dedication talaga ng mga players. But there are two things I think that really contributed a lot also to this campaign. No? We had a genius on the bench, Tim Cone, a master tactician, and given the time constraint to prepare a plan, he was able to simplify the complicated so that his players will be able to adapt to his system. Iba-ibang klase rin si Coach Tim. The second factor I think that I'd like to emphasize is the leadership of the team manager, no other than Al Francis here. Kung nakita nyo lang siya, siguro hindi lahat nakikita sa TV. Pero every time there's a timeout, pagod na yung mga players, especially si Brownlee. Para hahapusin niya si Brownlee. Kulang na lang, halikan eh. Bubulungan niya eh. Bubulungan niya si Brownlee. Hindi lang si Brownlee. Mga ibang players pa, si Noctana, si Newsam, lahat yan.
Takot nga ako, baka lumipat na si Newsam sa
mas delikado si Octana. No, but talagang ibang klase, anak, parang niyang anak yung mga player. Yun ang hindi nakikita ng mga tao kung paano mag-alaga itong si... Kaya pala, ilang 17 championships ka na ba? Ganong klaseng team manager ito. Mahirap hanapin sa ibang team. Ito ang the epitome of being a team manager. So, yung dalawang yun. We had a genius on the bench, and we had a really true leader, in the team.
Yeah. Not to forget, Alpan Leo actually supported us very much and was with us in making the decision to go and fight and go to the Asian Games.
Maganda. After the game, like we beat China and before beating Jordan, Boss RSA will call me, telling me, Al, ganito, ganyan. Sabi mo sa mga bata, ganito. 2 minutes after, mamaya, sabi ko sa'yo, 2 minutes after, ang tatawag naman si MVP. Sila naman na mag-uusap. Tapos mag-uusap kami, join. You know? Sa China, mahirap. Even our credit cards, minsan hindi tinatanggap. Yung cash, bigyan mo ng 100, hindi ka susuklian. Kailangan may WeChat or PayPal. Ang alam ko lang PayMaya eh. So wala kami mano. So I just want to tell this story, no.
10 days kami, 10 days magkasama.
Wala. Nagtitingin na, gusto ko na nga ito mga to eh. Na-inlove na ako. So when my boss called me up, Al, kamusta yung mga bata? Kumain ba? Ganyan. Sabi ko, opo, boss. Okay naman kami sa hotel, okay naman ganyan. Hindi, pakainin mo sila sa labas. Sabi ko, hirap nga kami. Credit card, ayaw tanggapin. You know what my boss RSA did? He sent somebody from Hong Kong or isang China, sa taga China, went to Hangzhou to bring cash para makakain yung mga bata ng iba naman, hindi sa hotel. So we had a steak dinner, all of them, from ball boys to the head coach. Tapos, pakainin pa rin. Kasi may problema kami. Ang holiday was September 28 to October 6. So, holiday in China. So, no banks, wala. So, the only thing na ginawa ni boss, nagpalipad ng tao from tumawag sa Hong Kong and then tumawag sa Guangdong, sa China. May dumating na lalaki dun sa akin. Naka-San Miguel na brewery, no? May dalang cash. Sabi niya, Francis, ngayon, binigay niya para to feed the players. from Guangdong. That at least 2 hours flight. For the food and kahit ano, food and kung ano gusto ng mga bata. After we won, ganito, we had a steak dinner. A very good steak ang kinain nila. And then, of course, papasalamat lang ako. As sinasabi, swerte, the team. Kung walang suporta ni Boss RSA, saka ni MVP, patay kami. You know, they're the one giving us the power, the will to work hard because alam namin yung dalawang mabigat na sa likod namin. So, napakalaking bagay sa amin yun na ang kapalit na nabigay namin sa kanila is to win the gold. So, you know, parang nakakatawa. Pero mo, nasa malayo kami. Binibigyan nila kami para may pangkain ng mga bata.
Nakakatuwa talaga. You know, I also found out, in this campaign, patriotism is alive in this country. Wala kang masasabi dito sa mga players nito. Walang hiningi ito nung tinawagan lahat ni Al Francis. You know, meron kami sana mga gusto sanang isama eh. Pero pag humihingi, wag na lang, hindi nyo pala mahal ang bayan.
Sabi ko sa inyo, ulitin ko. Yung 12 players na yon, actually 16, yung 4 pa na nawala, no? Tinawagan ko yan isa-isa dahil we need to practice right away because we got 12 days, right? Ni isang player doon, walang sinanong sa akin, magkano bayad sa amin? Magkano allowance? Magkano? Wala. That's the good thing. They're playing in the PBA, nag-sacrifice. The quickest way dati sinasabi namin is to withdraw. Sa kanila lalabang kami. Walang hiningi. Wala. Ni Cinco, even sa hotel, no, di ka na even ask. Sabi ko, kahit mag-room service kayo, sagot yan, libre yan lahat. Sila, wala. Normal lahat. They didn't ask. Bigyan mo ng bonus, well, they don't. Kaya bilib na bilib ako. Kami nila chairman, di ba? Yung sinasabi ni Vice Chairman na pag gusto namin kunin ng iba, ang unang tanong sa amin, magkano? Diba? Kaya, sabi ko, huwag na. Hindi natin kailangan yan. We're just gonna play. You know, that's why we're so proud of these players, even Brownlee, even Kwame. Wala silang hiningi. They just want to win.
Go. Mike, you don't Mike.
Thank you po. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Congratulations po and job well done. Question po to Governor Al. Sir, may nagpapatanong lang po sino yung pinaka-lucky charm daw. But on the more serious note po, you mentioned to some of our colleagues and to us yung pagpapadala ng advance party para to at least assess the situation para maging smooth somehow yung may pagmamanage nyo sa ating national team. So, to assess how tough it is for you and are you willing to be a Gilas manager once again sa mga future sorties ng ating national team? Thank you, sir.
Bigla ako nabingi. Hindi. Joke. Hindi, you know, we did something in this Asian Games. So, okay na, biglaan to eh, di ba? Ang nag-appoint sa akin, ito eh. Si chairman eh, nananahimik ako yun eh. Di ba, ikaw na, kailangan ganyan. So, we don't control that. We're just proud because all players who play there, except for Kwame, lahat galing sa PBA. Yan ang PBA. Handang tumulong, no? Ngayon, tanong mo, if I'm gonna be the manager again, hindi namin hawak yun. SBP yan. Hindi kami. Di ba? Siguro, pag ikaw yung manager dito, bago umalis sa China, hanggang dumating China, pagdating mo, ayaw ka na. Sa hirap namin, no? Masaya lang kaming apat lagi. We're together, just cracking jokes. I got some video here. Makikita mo na tawa lang kami ng tawa when we're walking. You know, yun lang siguro. Hindi namin hawak yun.
Question? Yeah.
Sir, I have a lot of questions, but I won't ask all now. Oh, no, just one, I'm very curious about a lot of things that you said, Al Francis. So are you saying that none of these players actually got paid to play in the national team? And are they not going to receive anything? Because we know in the past na, syempre may bayad ang mga national players.
Wala. They didn't get anything extra just to play for Asian Games. Wala. Now, if you're gonna ask kung meron silang matatanggap ngayon, of course, gold eh. Di ba? Of course. Boss RSA and MVP, Sir MVP, nag-join silang dalawa, nag-usap kami, and they're gonna give something to the players.
So you're saying they just got the regular allowance from the PSC of all the Asian Games athletes and an allowance from the SBP also?
May I answer that?
Yes, sir.
They were players of teams, right?
Yes.
So they have monthly pays.
Yes.
They continue to get those monthly pay, whether they played or they don't pay. That's I think what is meant. They continue to get the monthly pay.
Understood.
Supported by each. Other than that, there was not a single centavo that was given. Now let me also tell you a story, because I was with I was on the phone. And I spoke to one player that we wanted to play for the team. He said, yes, I love the country. I will play for the team. And then he says, talk to my manager. Then the manager came back and says, he will play as long as you pay him. Then I went to Al Francis and to Tim. I said, no, we're willing to support you. We're willing to bring this player in. We need this player badly, but this is the amount of money he wants. And then Tim and Al Francis said, no, he's asking for the moon. It's going to destroy the team. That amount of money he's asking for is even greater than what we pay for in our own naturalized player.
Sir, sino yung player?
Willie Marshall.
I'd rather not say
I
that.
understand.
But he was not only one.
Oh.
There was another one that we also asked and was also asking. And Al Francis said, flat no. And it was a battle cry for us. We will play because you truly love to play, and you came here because you wanted to play. We're not forcing you. So that was our first statement to everybody in that room. You're here because you want to play. If we're forcing you to play, you can leave the room. And it was made very clear by Al Francis. Everybody wanted to play, including those 4 players who practiced and later on we said could no longer play, no, because they were not in the list. They were literally crying because they wanted to play. So iba yung team na to. I mean, this team was one composed of, they're not the best on paper, and you might criticize us for not getting the best of paper, but they were the best team in Asia. So that's what happened. Not the best, but the best team in Asia, because
Sir,
they all wanted to play.
Yeah. Sir, moving forward, since this is what happened, this incredible success, with that you could see that there was really the hunger and the drive to play with the intention of winning for the country. Moving forward, sa mga susunod na national teams, this is going to be also now the standard that you're not gonna pay, and not gonna pay extra, and you're just gonna get players who just really want to do it for the country, and then bahala na kung manalo and then may bonus. Is that gonna be how it is?
That's SBP. But I'm not comparing our team to the other national team. If we're teammates and alam niya that I'm getting paid, and he played better than me, sa susunod na kinuha mo yan, for sure sa tanong niya, ba't ako walang bayad? Ito may bayad, mas magaling ako dito. See, that's why that's not a team anymore. Kasi nakakaingitan na eh. And this is what happened to Asian Games. Itong team na sinasabi namin, maybe in papers, wala. But for me, they're the best team. Because they're playing or yung functionally is as one. No, they don't, wala, ikaw may bayad, ako wala. So, na-stop namin kagad yun from the start.
Last round from me this round. I wanted to ask Kongwei, I'm really curious to know how was the dynamic in the locker room? I can imagine with you there. You were allowed, no, in the locker? And
No.
Ah, no? Ah, pero ikaw?
Every game is
Yeah, can you tell me what it was like? What were, if you know, what were you saying? How was the vibe? At paano yung mga mura-mura mo? Sinabi ni Coach. Pero it worked. It worked.
Yung dynamic sa loob ng dugout, masaya sa simula. Nagpapatugtog pa lang sa bus, nagkakantahan sa bus, pagbaba sa dugouts, kulitan. Pero pag nagsimula na ng nagsalita si Coach Team, yun na. Sasabihin na niya at kung anong dapat ang gawin mo, eto tayo. Meron nga siyang sinabi na, alam nyo, hindi ko akalain na makakatabla tayo sa halftime. Alam mo naman yung kung sino yun nakatabla tayo sa halftime. Tuwang-tuwa na ako nakatabla tayo sa halftime kasi hindi ko akalain na tatabla tayo. Pero sinayang natin yung lamang natin. Pero okay lang yun. Okay lang yun. Kung kalimutan niya yung lamang natin, pero kaya pala natin to. Ang galing ni Coach Tim. Doon ko lang siya narinig yung motivation niya, lahat. Tapos yung malaki na rin ang lamang natin. Sa China, pumasok naman si Gov Alfrancis. Kaya natin to. Kahit ano pang lamang yan. Ganon. Kung gano'n yung typical na naririnig nyo. Tapos after the game, sayaw. Sa dugout sayawan, may chinachant sila, ang gulo. Tapos magpapatugtog kami palabas sa stadium. Kumakanta kami kung ano-ano kantang Tagalog. Palabas, Manila, kung ano, hanggang sa bus. Ganon kasaya itong team na to. Iba talaga yung samahan sa nakita ko.
Hindi ba ulit pagod? Basta masaya.
Oo. Mahirap, pagod ka. Talo pa.
Good morning. Good afternoon po. Sir Al, having said that, yung sabi mo na hindi nyo hawak yung yung future ng Gilas. What if you're asked to be part of it again by the SBP? Are you willing to be part of it again?
Sa ngayon, di ko muna iniisip yun di ba? Ang SBP naman, marami silang tao, marami silang ganon. Ito nga, aksidente lang nangyari because our chairman, kinausap ako ni chairman, saka ni Tokayo ko, ni Alpanlilio na hawakan nyo. Hawakan natin. Sama-sama tayong 5 dito. Kaya Voltes 5 yung tawag sa amin. Sige. Yun. Pero yung ngayon, na plano, sa ngayon wala pa. Wala. Kasi nga, sila yun di ba? Sabi ko nga, ako, si Com Willie, si Vice Bobby, saka si Chairman Ricky, yung tinawag kaming 4 para to handle this, napagbigyan namin. At talagang binigay namin 100%. Ngayon, yung mga susunod, hindi ko alam. Baka may plano sila mas maganda.
Pero Gov, kung kung hiningin ka ng suggestion or kunwari meron kang gustong yun nga, may suggestion ka on how the program should be run kasi meron tayong February window sa Asia Cup as well as the OQT. Kung meron kang masasuggest yun sa SBP?
Actually, nandun pa lang kami. I'm telling them, you have to plan it now. You know, yung celebration, tapos na yun Tapos na, nakuha natin yung ginto. We have to plan it kung ano nang dadating. One, they have to check the schedules. Schedule ng PBA, ano ba, ganito, tatama ba rito? Kung kukuha kayong mga PBA players, hindi aabot dahil hanggang Feb kami. So, what's your next step? Kukuha kayo sa UAP, NCAA, kukuha kayong ganito. Hindi biro. Kailangan planuhin nila yun.
Just to remind everyone, itong PBA break is the next longest break that the PBA sacrificed for the national team. The end has affected directly our revenues. Ang longest break was the pandemic, di ba? prior to that pandemic, there were some breaks, but this is the longest break all the way to the Asian Games. And we were ready to start the conference, and we still moved it back to November 5. So I'd like to thank each and every person in governor, no? At saka yung owners ng team. Ang tagal nilang nawala. So by bringing back the gold to them, they feel very good about it, and hopefully by November 5, we can present to you the whole team in the opening of the PBA.
You were asking what can be suggested to the SBP. I think most important will be to already start planning and develop a national program, no? And that should be done yesterday, no? Because there will be windows, and you know, in all fairness to the PBA will also have to address its own concerns. We would like to bring the PBA back to normalcy. No? We've had only 2 conferences. You know, the normalcy we're looking at is bring it to the regular 3 conferences. So, in that sense, we have our own challenges also here in the PBA.
Siguro, magtawag na lang ng basketball summit. Di ba? Nandun ang PBA, nandun yung UAP, nandun ang NCAA. So, every stakeholder is there. Then we decide. The first thing we have to decide is to align our calendars to be able to make the players available. Yun ang importante. Available to practice, available to represent the country. At saka, isa pang natutunan ko dito, kaya natin. Kaya natin from the talent that we have in this country. We don't need any other talent outside of this country.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, and congratulations sa gold medal. Nabanggit na ni Ruben kanina yung dalawang upcoming na events na this calendar SBP, the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers in February and the OQT in July, no? So, nabanggit nyo na you want to get back to normal yung calendar ng PBA. Pero, tama bang sabihin na pagdating sa FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers, medyo alanganin na ang PBA dyan? And what about for the OQT na will still happen in July pa?
Juan, tungkol dun sa mga OQT, Asian Cup, kailangan mag-usap muna kami ng SBP kung anong plano. After mag-usap kami ng SBP, kailangan ko kusapin ko mga governors kung ano talaga plano. Mag-present ang SBP sa mga governors, tapos tingnan natin kung anong pwedeng maibigay ng PBA. Nandiyan naman kami lagi eh. Pero yun nga, katulad sinabi ni Vice, nahihirapan na rin ang PBA. Malaking kawalan, malaking sakripisyo na nahihiyan na kami sa team owners. Pero tingnan natin kung ano pa rin mabibigay namin. Pero kailangan namin ang programa ng SBP. Ano talaga programa nila para kung anong kaya namin suportahan.
Okay, thank you, Go.
Hi, sirs. So a big part of the success, of course, is Coach Tim Cohn. As Gov Bobby said, genius. We had a genius in the bench, and as much as we'd love to hear from him today, I think he's in the US. So, Coach Al, anong sentiments po ni Coach Tim Cohn? Does he want to still coach for the national team after this stint?
Actually, pinilit lang namin mag-coach ngayon dito, di ba? Pinilit namin siya na, but he's really willing. Ayaw niya mag-quit when he said yes already. Kung magko-coach siya ng national team, again, depende sa schedule eh. The guy, you have to understand, the guy cannot coach this and then coach in the PBA. Season ng PBA, tapos ganito, di ba? Saan mo isisingit yung ensayo? That's the main point eh. Paano nila i-organize? That's why, again, tama si Chairman, kailangan may summit. We have to know the schedule. Di ba? Uulitin ko. doon sa 60 na list, naging 37 ba yun na list? Kalahati doon UAP. Naglalaro yung UAP ngayon. Di ba? So, hindi talaga pwede. I think, yung kay Coach Tim, di ba? Sabi niya nga, magbabakasyon lang siya. I wanna go back to Ginebra. That's my mother team. So, as of now, wala siyang decision.
Yung list pala, hindi lang 60. Pwedeng 200, 300. Yun ang nakarating sa amin doon. So, pwede palang buong PBA, pati reserve, pwede pala namin ilagay sa list.
Dayan, pwede ka nga kita i-line up doon eh. Pwede. Hanggang 300, 350, pwede.
Walang limit.
Wala.
Walang limit yung list. Walang
Yeah.
yung first list. So.
Can you imagine? Yeah. Okay. No, yung nga, yung napag-usapan kanina, no? Ito lang, no? Imagine, sobrang, alam naman ng tao, may temper ako, galit talaga ako doon. When I saw my chairman and my vice chairman inside the dugout na hindi nila alam kung anong gagawin. Nandun lang sila. And against China ba? They're sitting, cute na itong dalawa. Nung nakita ko, mas cute pa eh. Kasi ang liit na eh. Di ba? Cute na yung dalawa. Nakita pa. Pero after that, of course, we won, no? But before going there, they're not complaining at all. We requested the longest time to give them this, to give them that. Wala. Ang nakagawa pa ng paraan para makakuha si Vice Chairman ng ID, is Commissioner. Hindi dun sa loob. Kinuha niya outside na source dito sa Manila. Yeah, sa ambassador, no? Nakagawa siya ng paraan. Ang masakit doon, nakuha niya yung ID niya last game. Doon lang siya nakapasok. No, both of them, sa kanya, binigay sa kanya, may ID siya, pero boxing lang. Tapos pinalitan nila, ganon. Diba? So, yun lang. Pag yung lahat ng complaints mo, if you're gonna look at them, matatawa ka na lang eh. Kaya sabi ko, ang ulan titigil din. Sisikat din ang araw. So, I'm trying my best to motivate the players, motivate yung coach ko. Kasi alam ko, imagine, lumipad. And we fixed the gym. Lahat. I told them, ayusin nyo yan. Wala naman kami alam doon ni Commissioner eh. Ayos na. Kompleto na, ganyan. Anak nakabayo walang bola. Paano kami maglalaro? No, bawal naman yun.
Hindi, ang nagdadala ng bola talaga kung host country.
Pag host country, you're gonna use their ball.
Hindi nagdadala bola ng teams.
Diba? Wala. Doon na, tinginan. Jack and Poy na lang sila. Wala eh. Diba? Kami ni Com, we arrange the merienda para pagdating lang makakain muna bago makapunta doon, diba? So, ganun pala nung nasa China kami. Ilang beses kami nakipag-away doon para makapasok lang. Yeah. Kasi ano sila eh. Muntik ako nakulong eh. Oo. Kasi to enter, meron silang yung parang sa airport. Tapos pag daan mo, lalabas yung mukha mo. Matik yun. So yung mga walang accreditation na kailangan namin, yung mga PT, yung mga na gumagamot sa may mga injury, dumating sila tapos na yung laro. Dayan, did you know that? Our PTs, we left, kunyari 24. Dumating yung mga PTs namin 27 na madaling araw. Wala kami PT. Hindi na-approve. So, hindi sila nakapunta sa dagat? Hindi nakapasok sa dagat. So, nilulusot. Ang gagawin ko, kunyari ito, nag-check. Lalapit ako. Papakita kong gano'n. Hey, is this okay? Is this okay? Dumadaan sila sa likod. Para hindi matititit. Biro mo?
Huwag na niyo isulat yun, ha?
Huwag nyo na isulat yun. 6 days. 6 games. Gano'n ang ginagawa ko. Takip. Tapos papadali namin sa likod. Pagdating doon, bubuksan yung pinto ng mga Chinese, di ba? Tatanungin si Arab ko. Tatanungin. Kasi nasa gilid siya eh. How many are you? Kasi 25 lang ang pwede, di ba? 26. 21 lang. 21 lang ang pwede sa dagat. How many? Ito naman, kunyari mag-iisip. 21. 35 kami sa loob. Anak na ka ba? Hindi. Talaga nilalak namin yung pinto.
Huwag na niyo susulat yan, ha?
Hindi. Yun na lang ang paraan eh. Kasi Siyempre, wala kaming PT, wala kaming ano. Tapos pag lumalamang tayo, yung mga PT natin sa kaballboy, nasa gilid lang eh. Pinaalis nila. Gusto nila doon, sa loob. Kami nga ni Commissioner, ito, sa araw-araw na ginawa ng Diyos, sinisitak. Kasi pagpapasok siya, you cannot, you go up, inaakit siya. So, nakakatuwa.
Can I just have a follow-up, Chairman Ricky? You said that somebody told you that even your God cannot help you. Can you give us a little more context to that conversation, like how it started?
Nagano kami ng accreditation. So isang Chinese na talaga siya ang may hawak. Sabi, it's basketball again. Pina na yung laptop, umalis. Hindi na bumalik. Ang dami din sports na hindi pa na-accredit. So, nadamay sila ng basketball. So, ngayon, balik ulit. Basketball again, even your God cannot help you.
But you were asking for just the accreditation of your team yung pagdating
siguro
niyo doon?
nakulitan na o ano, kasi sagad na. Yun ang sinabi. So, gano'n lang. Third or fourth day, yun ang sinabi na sa amin. Even God cannot help you. Oo. Tinulungan din nila. Tinulungan tayo sa taas.
Sabi kasi, totoo Diyos eh.
So, no. We prayed a lot.
Oh my
We
God.
prayed a lot as a team.
Ako, pray ako ng praise sa team.
So, this guy praying. Actually, you see, you don't know the other side of it. He was also leading the prayers in the dugout.
So,
Then we won the championship.
Tama.
We also said, before we celebrate, let's pray first.
dasal kami bago, halftime, pagkatapos, every game yun.
Kahit free throw.
Oo, lahat yun may dasal yun.
Basta ako nang sabi,
So I
Ko
guess,
lang nakita.
is it safe to say that, I mean, I know that it's been called the miracle in Hangzhou, but you really feel like it was really divine, no? This win was like from God, like parang gift talaga ni God, no?
You know, when I saw Yao Ming, oh my God, when I saw Yao Ming, when I saw Yao Ming walking, sabi ko, ayaw magpa-picture na ito eh. Ano eh, di ba? Ayaw picture. Kaya gusto sa atin, you want a picture of me? You want a picture of me? No, pero kita ko, galit talaga siya when he was walking. Kasi ano eh, ano nakakatawa doon? Di ba tayo, dito, dugout, labas ka, round robin. Sa kanila, isa lang ang papasukan. So dadaanan mo talaga yung mga kalaban o dadaanan nila kami. So no choice sila, kailangan sila dumaan sa akin. Nakita ko si Yao Ming doon. Sabi, bawal sa likod. Bawal lahat. Pero si Yao Ming nasa likod ng bridge. Pero tayo bawal, di ba? Bawal. Kami pinakalis sila. Pero siya doon lang. Ikaw, sabi ko, lalakad na doon, malapit. Siya, bawal ko talaga. Kasi siya nila eh. I remember. Si Ben, dinalo niya. No, picture. Remember?
Yes.
Saan yung babawin kita eh? Pero,
I want a picture with you na lang.
yeah. So, yun lang, yung nakakatuwa lang. Walang, basta nahihirapan kami. Kasi, pag kinakausap namin yung Chinese, lalo na yung referee.
You don't think they're Chinese ba?
I can learn a little bit. Yung Chinese referee, kahapon natin, hindi, Iran. Yung Chinese referee, Iran. Sabi ko, you sit down. Sabi ko, Chapoy yan. Oh, hindi Chapoy. Nagulat siya, marunong mo Chinese. Tapos sabi ko, hindi. Kaya sabi ko, okay. Gusto ko rin smile na siya. Ano yun na? Lahat pinakikisamahan namin doon.
Well, you know, he communicates better when it's your woman.
Yan, isulat nyo.
Yan off the record. That's funny.
Daming revelation dito talaga ito. Napakasaya na experience na ito eh. Alam niyo bang magaling palang sumayaw itong si Chairman? Pag nakakalamang kami, sumasayaw.
Hindi, nakita namin yung sa TV sumasayaw di ba? Hapon ko lang napanood sumasayaw siya sa TV.
Pero mo naman, naglalakad kami nito, nanalo kami, tumibreak din sa araw. Papakita mo sa inyo. Pag
Patay mo yun, baka may masabi pa.
Doon naman kami, kasi may break kami. Tapos practice. Tapos, gano'n, talagang, the only thing that we have to do is to laugh and smile. Wala nang natirang galit sa amin eh. Sa dinanas namin. Pero mo, ito si Chairman. Dati PO si Chairman eh. Nasa loob ng dugout. Yung nag-cheer. Imagine mo yun, di ba? Tapos si Vice Bobby, maniwala ka. Siya lang ang Pilipino doon. Si Vice, siya lang ang Pilipino. Nandun sa tuktok, hindi ko talaga makita. Nasa tuktok. Nakakatawa rito, yung sinay namin, nakaupo pa dyan, hindi si ayaw umalis. Nasa tuktok na. Nagtawag ka siya, tinanawag ko pa yung action eh. Ayaw umalis sa tuktok. Nasa teachers ka na, ayaw umalis. Wala ko no complaints ako.
You were allowed only 21?
Yeah. Tapos gusto kami yung team, sabi din, I want you kasi the best, no? At sabi sa akin, 16 lang. Sabi ko, ha? Bakit gano'n? Ngayon, sabi ko, I asked, ayaw ko ng mention pangalan. I asked this, hindi, sige, so finally, meeting. Yung pala, 16 plus 5. 16 yung sa bench, di ba, naglalaro? So, pwede mo tumupo, di ba? Pero sila, 16 lang. So, marami ko rin obstacle na nakakatawa. Pero, wala yan. Tali kami naman. We cannot wait. We cannot fight or we cannot question them. Imagine sabihin sa amin, even your God cannot help you. Di ba? Wala na kami masagot eh. Di ba? So, anyways.
Sir, question lang po, no? Marami lang nagtatanong, Sir Al, sino po sa palagay niyo ang lucky charm sa inyong apat?
Pwede ko ba sagutin yan? Alam mo, getting lucky, talagang pumapasok rin yung luck. But si Al Francis, he works hard to get lucky. So there's a big difference. Rather than just wait to be lucky.
Sirs, nung nag-gold si EJ Obiena kasi 10 million yung na-receive niya from different sectors. How about Gilas?
Aba, kung bibigay din sa amin yun, wala kaming problema.
But may nakaset na po ba from RSA or from MVP?
Ay, si RSA saka si Boss RSA saka si Sir MVP nag-usap na silang dalawa, so sila na lang ang bahala, di ba? Kasi pagdating sa pera, hindi namin control yun. Yung sinasabi mo, may natanggap na, magkano? 10 million. Sana all. Diba? Hindi namin alam kung bibigyan yung mga players, thank you, masaya kami. Kung di sila bibigyan, wala. Wala anong magagawa natin. Pero ano ba talagang rule? Pati yung di namin alam may makukuha ba o walang makukuha. But, again, no celebration party, magkatabi kami dalawa ni Chairman. Nag-pray muna kami lahat. Nung makukuha silang bonus, walang ni isang player. Remember this, doon sa nag-gold, may makukuha ba kami galing sa Pilipinas? Wala. Walang nagtanong.
May pinaplano bang like victory party or may ganun bang pinaplano ang PBA or SBP na?
Yeah, hintayin muna natin. Remember, karamihan sa team na yon played in World Cup. So wala talagang pahinga. Team left today. Si Brownlee, kailangan din umalis. Si Kwame, for sure, hindi natin makikita dahil may contract sa Europe. Tapos yung mga iba, remember, a lot of my players, kinancel ko yung lipad nila for the Asian Games. Yung iba, pinabalik ko pa. No, so, I told the team, I told the players, ako na mismo kakausap sa mga mother team nyo. I want makakuha kayong 10 araw na bakasyon. Kung sino, kunyari, si Newsam, Meralco, I'll talk to Meralco. Actually, ito lang kausapin ko, okay na. Wala na akong problema. Si Oftana, siya rin kausapin ko. So sinabi ko sa kanila, let's give them a break. So, di ba, lahat magpapahinga. Pati si Tim, gusto niya magpahinga. Kaming 4 na silat lang ang wala eh. Wala kaming pahinga. Di ba? Yung Viber group namin, apat na sila. Tapos yung picture, alam mo kung sino? Si Babalu.
Hello po. A question ulit. Specifically to Commissioner Willie. Commissioner, yung last gold po ng ating men's team was 1962. And then, of course, our league was founded no 75. So, being the first commissioner and hopefully kung magkakaroon po kayo ng success or how special it is for you to be the PBA commissioner that we got this gold medal po. Thank you.
Kahit naman sinong commissioner, nagkataon lang ako ang naging commissioner. Siyempre matutuwa yung commissioner. Kahit sino, all teams, wala, makita mo 2 weeks lang ang preparasyon. Within 5 days, 4 games. Sa strict na yun, meron pa kaming, katulad sabi ni Chairman, 18 hours, 16 hours lang ang pahinga. Nagdire-diretso. Wala talaga siguro yung samahan. Iba talaga yung sinasabi nilang chemistry. Chemistry ng buong team. Ultimo ball boy, liaison officers, kami. Ganon ang samahan. So, matutuwa ka naman, pero dadating pa rin. May iba din mga commissioners na matutuwa dyan. Pero kung ikaw ang commissioner sa akin, ano pa masasabi ko? Binigay nila lahat, kaya nagpapasalamat ako sa kanila.
Thank you po.
There's another thing I would like to add kasi tinanong ko si Com, why did we succeed? Diba? What did we do differently? Then I answered the same question. I said, because there was no hierarchy in this team. He was carrying the sandwiches. He was distributing the food. Okay? And we were just in unison, all of us. There was no hierarchy. I wasn't the chairman. He wasn't the vice chairman. We were all walking together. We did not have a special car or special person to guide us through. We were just all together. Diba? But the good things, we were having fun. So, na-notice ko yun. This is a team without a hierarchy. So, what does that mean? The team led itself. So, it is a team composed of leaders that allowed to also be non-leaders and listen to everyone. So, everyone had a voice. So, nautusan ko si chairman, nagagalit, pero utusan siya. Itong dalawa. Yan. Yan, dalawa. So, you know, this guy carries the food o yung pagkain nyo, dinidistribute niya yung pagkain, di ba? We were carrying the bag. So, we were all ball boys. We were all team managers. We were all chairmen. And we were all players in that group. So, yun eh. I'm not exaggerating. It's exactly what I felt. Okay.
Ito, totoo to, no? Kasi, our game, meron kaming gym. Baka hindi nyo alam. Dalawa yung gym eh. One, yung malapit sa hotel. Yung isa malayo, mga 45 to 55 minutes. And then we need to be there early. So nagpapa-prepare kami sandwich, may mga paper bag. Dala-dala namin yun, yung mga pagkain ng mga player. Yung mga bag, tulong-tulong kami. Sila chairman lahat. And we have to walk. Diba? Walang ano doon. Walang governor. Walang coach. Team code, may dala-dala. Mga players. Yung mga players, diba? Players, kailangan medyo ano yan. Wala, dala-dala nila yung mga pagkain. Lahat kami, para kami squatter doon. Pagparada ng bus, lakad na kami. Wala. Pagdating na, pagpa-uwi, yun pa isa problema, di ba? Doon nakaparada yung bus, hindi na kami papalabasin doon. So, ang exit dito daw. Paano namin tatawagan yung bus namin na doon kami sunduin sa kabila? So, maraming but from afar, if you're gonna look at it, yung team na yon, kasama lahat. Hindi ako manager, hindi siya deputy. Lahat kami dito pare-pareho. Kita mo, magugulat ka. Lahat may kanya-kanyang dala. Lahat may para lang tumulong, tapos prepare namin doon. Ganyan. At it's true. Nung nag-champion na, lahat masaya. After that, mag-dinner kami. I'm the one who requested. Pasalamat naman tayo ulit sa Diyos. So we prayed, matagal. We prayed there kasama namin si chairman, si commissioner at si vice. Yung mga player masaya lahat.
Pahabol lang sa kwento mo. Kayo lang ba yung hindi binibigyan ng bus? O may ibang teams din?
Ang sabi nila kasi, yung bus namin hindi accredited sa village. Kasi hindi kami sa village nakatira eh. So hindi pwede. Pero may question ako doon. Nung tinalo natin ng China, susunod na game natin, Jordan, pinapasok na kami.
Your boss was your own hire.
Yeah. No, but that's why. But we ask for a sticker or a pass that we, di ba, gusto namin dito eh. So, di ba, bigyan nyo naman kami ng ano. Alam mo kung gano'ng kalayo. And it's like entering an airport. Mas madami pa mga tatlong tut, tunog na tunog. Di ba? So, sana naman, okay. Now, Dayan, my question, why from game 1 to game matapos ang hindi kami pinapapasok? When we won against China, kalaban namin Jordan, pinapasok na kami hanggang dun malapit sa gym.
Binigyan tayo ng bus.
Ha?
Binigyan din tayo ng bus after.
Oh, tapos nung pauwi na kami, binigyan pa kami ng bus. I guess. I really don't know kung ano nangyari doon, no? So, nabasa ata nila na ako lang ang masayang Chinese dun sa China. Nabasa nila.
Yung tinatanong mo, hindi lang basketball. Kasi alam ko golf hindi naka pero kami ang pinakamakulit. Basketball, pinakamakulit. Kaya siguro nadamay na rin yung iba. Hindi lang basketball, madami rin din na-accredit.
More questions?
Bago matapos, no, I just want to say thank you sa inyong lahat na nagpunta rito kahit biglaan. Actually, pangatlong beses nyo na ginawa sa amin to. Yung unang press ko namin, pangalawa. Di ba? May nagsabi pa nga kaya hindi kayo makakomplete. Press con kayo ng press con. Di ba? Alam nyo na kung sino yon. Talo na nga raw ang China. Talo na kami. Wala nga. Biglang nanalo. Binaba niya yung sinabi niya. So, anyways, to all the Filipinos, dito sa Pilipinas, kahit sa ibang bansa, thank you sa suporta nyo. Hindi namin makukuha to kundi dahil sa inyo. Sa lahat kayo, I heard tahimik daw wala daw traffic nung araw na yun. Mahal namin kayo. Maraming salamat.
May I just end with this? The PBA is the best in Asia. Yes. We got the gold with the SVP Gilas. So thank you.
At katulad ng sinabi ko nung huli, humihingi kami ng dasal nyo. Yun ang sinabi ko nung huli. Maraming salamat talaga sa dasal nyo. Maraming salamat.
Ngayon lang talaga ako na-experience ng ganito dahil hindi naman ako sumasama sa basketball noong araw eh. And madaming learnings din tayong natutunan dito na pwede natin gawin the next time we compete internationally. Maraming salamat sa inyo lahat.